since they didn't have the foggiest idea what I was doing. Definitely nobody knew. Nobody. They don't have to be aware. Definitely, they know now. Better believe it. The individuals who can do. The individuals who can't discuss the people who can't. Every one of the intricate details of the circumstance. However, there yet for the beauty of God go any of us. All along you will feel the aggravation of the dad taking his children, a little girl and a child who is moved toward by an enrollment specialist, saying your children can be models, they can be in motion pictures. I prescribe everyone to go watch this thing here and offer it with everybody you know, since this has truly occurred. So what an obligation all of you have. To come clean, not simply to be first. Denzel Washington sends new alarming admonition about Hollywood. Denzel Washington, known for his exceptional exhibitions on the big screen, has as of late given a new and startling admonition about the clouded side of Hollywood. Denzel Washington's new exposure of untold Hollywood mysteries has sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, leaving Hollywood in alarm. The disclosure of these long-kept bits of insight has ignited earnestness and anxiety inside media outlets. Presently, we should dive into what Denzel needed to say. Denzel Washington, the notorious entertainer we as a whole know and love, has raised a few disturbing worries about Hollywood. In a new meeting, he focused on the hazier parts of media outlets, revealing insight into issues that have for quite some time been murmured in secret. Denzel Washington isn't quick to raise worries about Hollywood's hazier side. Throughout the long term, various reports and outrages have uncovered double dealing, maltreatment of force, and a poisonous culture inside the business. In a new meeting with the Hollywood Correspondent, Denzel Washington dropped a sensation, disclosing new and frightening experiences. The famous entertainer courageously stripped back the smokescreen encompassing the film business, revealing insight into its dim dealings and the tattle encompassing its compelling figures. His sincere disclosures shocked the crowd as he boldly scrutinized the Hollywood world class for their sickening egotism and self-declared job as society's ethical compass. Denzel drew a striking line up between their expanded pretentiousness and the daydreams of eminence, considering themselves to be diving beings above common individuals. These advantaged stars dwell in lavish, extravagant houses, completely withdrew from the ordinary battles of the normal people. However, they feel qualified for address the majority on the most proficient method to live, careless in regards to the public's eye rolls and objection. However, Denzel didn't stop by then. He additionally designated the declining evaluations of significant Hollywood honor shows, uncovering how they have lapsed into simple platforms for advancing personality governmental issues. It's simply a film. It's like, unwind. I don't play that valuable rubbish. Goodness, no. Leave. Denzel Washington bravely faced the fraud of the Hollywood elites who teach inclusivity and variety, however neglect to try to do they say others should do. He uncovered their distraction with optics and goodness flagging. He brought up the ludicrousness of grant shows where entertainers seek glossy prizes and stroke self-images. Denzel expressed, "I don't need famous actor companions. And being African American, there were no enormous celebrities to spend time with in any case. Not when I was beginning the flight. Starr said they were only the third person from the back. For reasons unknown, I never got to know any white entertainers." During his open meeting, Denzel laughed at the thought that entertainers' battles could contrast with the genuine legends serving in the military or performing work-concentrated positions. Strangely, Mel Gibson, who joined Washington during the meeting, repeated his feelings, getting down on these elites. All through the discussion, Gibson concurred with the veteran entertainer's comments. Moreover, Denzel reveals insight into the film business's dull and frequently peculiar side, uncovering how powerful Hollywood elites control and tension entertainers into depicting characters that go against their qualities. In this tell-all meeting, the amazing entertainer valiantly focused on the unconventional jobs he was once forced into and uncovered the manipulative strategies utilized by these elites. As the meeting sent shockwaves through Tinseltown, Denzel Washington's proud position caused to notice the requirement for legitimacy and uprightness inside media outlets. His meeting has started a need to get moving and disquiet inside media outlets as the undisclosed insights he uncovered have left Hollywood's tip-top scrambling to answer the obvious real factors they've been defied with. Denzel's mental fortitude in standing up has opened a truly necessary exchange about the business's practices and the obligation of those in key, influential places. During the meeting, Denzel affectionately thought back about his initial days in the business, bringing an outing through a world of fond memories to 1986. He described a somewhat unusual film job proposed to him during that time. In 1986, I called it The Nigga They Couldn't Kill. Denzel uncovered an upsetting storyline from a film he was engaged with. In this specific film, his personality, a person of color, was erroneously blamed for attacking a white lady, making the plot profoundly disrupting. What stunned him considerably more was the incorporation of scenes with a few endeavors to shock and hang his personality while attempting to depict him as a wound legend. Notwithstanding, what left Denzel really shocked was the casual disposition shown by a few Hollywood insiders during the tryout cycle. Maybe the gravity and awareness of the storyline were disregarded totally, leaving him debilitated about specific parts of the business. It's debilitating to find that even an individual as capable and regarded as Denzel Washington experienced tension and control during the beginning phases of his profession. In any case, his standing firm and declining jobs that undermined his standards say a lot about his personality and trustworthiness. His enduring position against such trade-offs is really splendid. Denzel has likewise been vocal about the more extensive impact of Hollywood elites stretching out past job choice for entertainers. He has revealed insight into the unavoidable issue of whitewashing in the business, solidly supporting that jobs implied for ethnic minorities ought not be given to white entertainers. This vocal position mirrors his obligation to advancing variety and realness in diversion. It's not variety, it's way of life. Denzel epitomizes certifiable ethicalness as a distinct difference to specific self-serving Hollywood elites who participate in charity as a veneer. He goes past simple exposure stunts, devoting himself to having a genuine effect. Denzel's contribution with magnanimous associations, for example, the Young Men and Young Ladies Clubs of America and Save Africa's Kids, features his obligation to supporting the capability of the future and engaging oppressed networks around the world. Besides, Denzel's relationship with the Nelson Mandela Youngsters Asset mirrors his devotion to maintaining Mandela's heritage and supporting for a superior future for South Africa's kids. His generosity isn't tied in with looking for consideration or honors. He's never undermined his convictions. Frantic regard for Denzel Washington. That is all there is to it for the present recordings, folks. Raise a ruckus around town button and the warning ringer so you miss no new news about your #1 superstar. Remember to remark in the remarks area with your viewpoints about the searing circumstance. Gratitude for watching.